opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. Trey Tucker to return it. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Juke the defender. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
From the 31. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Dalton to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an All-Pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And it'll be Raider football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Up the middle, here goes White. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 48. Caught by the open man. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. Devontae. touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hands off here for Brooks. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion left. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Offense up to the line fast. Going RPO. He's got it outright. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. From the red zone now. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. From the gun, a run for White. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
At the 41-yard line.
1st and 10, Minshew. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on 1st is Minshew. This is hauled in by Myers. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's caught. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The give now to White. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Minshew working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Now Minshew on 3rd and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Running once more with Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
From the 42. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dane Jackson with the pick. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Dalton looking to throw. That one is caught, left side of the field. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Dalton. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. It's caught. That's Thielen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
To throw again on second down here, Minshew. To left sideline, complete. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson now to add one more. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now Carolina's going to take a time. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Here's Dalton. And the catch is made down the right sideline. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now Dalton. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. We're at halftime here in Vegas. The Raiders defending their building thus far. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give to Brooks, running right. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. To throw, here's Dalton. They dump it off to the back. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down from the red zone. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Now Eddie Pinheiro trying to knock it through for the Panthers. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They motion Tucker over left. Minshew on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Adams. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll get this complete to White. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Still has room inside the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
White on 1st and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Trying again with White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long. It's Minshew. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Again, it's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing here, Dalton. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Here's Dalton to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throw complete to Thielen. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Offense in the hurry up here. Dalton now to throw. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Man, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
What a crunch play late. He intercepts it. Robert Spillane has it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. White trying this straight ahead. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Again, this is White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Running on second with White. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of